And I do know that much. Won't he confirm his word? Okay, so this is what God just highlighted to me. Okay. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. So he highlighted the 3, which is complete, and he highlighted that, which is alignment. My husband is in alignment. Now I have to come in alignment with him and let him finish it. So, this is full circle for me. Because my blessings couldn't come to me until I was in a place where I wouldn't run back. I know I understand that those individuals were the people that God used to produce the oil that I now carry. He used those individuals to pressure and constrict and force the heart posture that I now have. But now that I have this heart posture, now that I have this oil, I need to have a spouse, a union that is going to maintain that oil, that is going to maintain that heart, and not allow it to go back to what God brought me out of. That's why I had to wait the way I had to wait. Because God had so much to pull off of me. So much despair, guilt, the orphan spirit, the spirit of fear, the spirit of anger, the spirit of anguish. This was all part of Leviathan. This is all. Leviathan will move its tentacles according to what it needs you to feel in that moment. There was a level of pride, but not the pride that you see in the world. It was a pride of being able to serve. It was a pride of being able to withstand the shortcomings. It was a pride of being able to be the low man on the totem pole. To receive the crumbs. Oh, I'm good at receiving crumbs. I'm awesome at receiving crumbs. Give me more crumbs. I love the crumbs. I love starting at the bottom. I don't care if you don't value me. Because I know what I'm worth. I know that I can dig myself out of here. But I was still within that structure. Within that. And whenever I tried to get out, the fear would creep back in. And it would run up and down my spine. That is why the world says, you spineless coward. Because we don't have a spine. The spine is the fear. The spine is the Leviathan. Because that's our nerve endings. That's where all of us is connected. Through our spine. And you could tap into whatever emotion, whatever feeling, whatever idea, whatever we're doing, he can tap into it at any moment in time. Only thing he can't do, he can't see our dreams, can't hear our thoughts, but he can feel. when we start attaching feelings to our thoughts, that is why when we start to get visions and we start to get excited, we start to get emotional, that's when he starts creeping in and starts to steal those ideas and starts to put the fear in. I learned all this from that one dream where I saw Leviathan and I saw a hand grab him. But it wasn't just God. I had to partner with God, be in agreement with God to have him release me from that spirit, to have him release my husband from that spirit. And Tara, you were the one that opened my eyes to this. You said that God was using my life to show what it looks like to walk the path of God. And oh my gosh, you gave me so much revelation just by those words that you shared with me. And yes, God is still leading me to have you baptize me. I didn't realize that this was going to be. I know I asked you for this when I first moved in here. It's been a year. We're going to meet. God is going to make the way for us to meet. God is going to make the way for us to finish his work in me. That's how he put it. Finish the work in me. Because Jesus said that it is not enough to come back to God. In order to be completely saved, you have to be washed in the water. So baptism is required. John had to baptize Jesus in order for it to be complete, in order for Jesus to be able to walk in his ministry, to be able to walk according to the way of God. In order for me to walk the way of God, in order for me to walk the way he wants me to walk, I still have to get baptized. And that baptism is through Tara, because she is my John. She is my Pied Piper. Because her heart is pure. Her heart is exactly the posture that God needs for the finishing of my submission to him. And my hair is... So, I know that you had told me that you were going to ask God and how to get it done, and you thought you were going to come here. No, I'm going to be coming to you because there's another place that I have to visit. So it's going to be... God showed me it's going to be a road tour. But from ashes comes beauty. So I pray that you find your fruit. These potatoes, and it's not just potatoes, it's onions, it's garlic, it's anything that has a seed. Anything that has a seed. God has periodically shown me that I am fruitful. But the fruit wasn't coming in according to his will. So he needed to finish it in me. And the finishing part is me getting baptized so that the fruit will come as his will. But that doesn't mean I get to stop working according to his plan, according to his will. It's just going to be in a different format, in a different way, in a different attitude. I pray I pray that you allow God to lead you. You allow God to bring you forth. And I wanted, so God is leading me to explain something. When there is witchcraft starting up or being done on me or my husband, he is my confirmation because he starts to itch. Normally he's very quiet, he's very calm, he just lays in bed. Is his hair growing? Yes, it is. You can see it. It's coming in. But he's still not where he needs to be. But he will be, because God is going to ensure that he has a full recovery, because that was part of my blessing, is him going back to looking the way he did, looking better than he did before we came into this. And God allows me to know, because like last night, my hip started hurting, my back was hurting, I was on fire, and I'm like, what's going on? He did not sleep all night, neither did I. And so I had to pray and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. And that's when God, because I wasn't allowing my feelings to take over. So I was asking God, I kept asking God, God, what is it you want me to do? What is it you want? I can feel you want something from me. You want me to do something. You want me to act somehow. And he kept bringing back communication. And I'm like, okay, what about communication? What about... Now I understand. So I had to release the feelings of being hurt, of being let down. I had to release those. And I gave them to him. And I said, here you go, Father. They're yours. And after that, I felt peace again. And I was like, oh my goodness. I did not even realize that I was holding on to that. And had I not let it go, it would have turned into a grudge. It would have turned into a hardened heart. But I kept asking God, don't allow my heart to harden against him. And he kept bringing back what he did. And I'm like, no, but I understand. It's. And he's like, but you're not letting yourself grieve. I'm like, oh. So I cried. It wasn't a very long cry. It was a short cry, but I cried. And I allowed those feelings to come out in a manner that was conducive to God, so that he, there's that word, conduit, because he's the conduit. So he allowed the feelings to come out of me so that Leviathan can't hold on to me again. Because remember, when he cleans the vessel, they can't come back. They cannot re-enter, because now God exists. So it wouldn't, if I would have taken longer, it would have delayed my blessings. It might have even cost me a blessing. It might have cost me my marriage. Might have, not my marriage per se in complete, total marriage, but it might have cost me my marriage with this man. It might have reduced me to a lower level. So instead of having this high up of a marriage, now I have this high up of a marriage because I couldn't have the faith to be at this level. And I won't give up on myself. I won't allow myself to settle. I will go the distance. I will do what God needs me to do to be able to elevate to where to the position that he has for me. And so, God bless you. May you sit with him in this hour and get your moments of peace and understanding, and release the fear, release the stagnation, release all of that. Because Leviathan has different fingers, and he uses them according to his will to bring it, whatever issue he wants to create in your life, he will. Okay? In the name of my Lord Jesus, I pray. Amen.